What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the first episode of Angel's K24 all-wheel drive Honda Civic EG build. On this series, we are going to try to document the entire process of Angel's all-wheel drive Honda Civic EG hatch. Everything from building it, getting it to the dyno, to the first pass ever on the track. We're going to try to document the entire thing. But for today, we are going to be swapping his 32mm axles for 36mm axles. We're going to be swapping the hubs, the bearings, the ball joints, the suspension, calipers, rollers. We have a complete set in which we were lucky enough to find not too far used for a pretty good price. So let's get to it. So for now, we already have the driver's side installed. Unfortunately, the GoPro ran out of memory halfway through that, so we lost a lot of that footage. Today's a new day though. We're back at it again. We're here. We got a fully charged GoPro, full memory card, and we're gonna get cracking on this passenger side and hopefully get this side done as well. So we could get the front end knocked out, get the half shaft in, the axle in. Angel's been putting in a lot of work on the engine bay already. Put the alternator in the other day. Finishing up a bunch of fabrication that we have to do still. Radiator support got fitted in the other day as well. Recently mounted the fuel cell on the driver's side as well, on the passenger side, excuse me, because the intercooler pipes were interfering with it. But yeah. Now, as for the coilovers he chose, he went with the Blotch Drags Pro Series, which is the same thing I have on my car in the EK Coupe. Go check out the channel. We got a little review on those when we installed those. These actually handle extremely well for not being street driven, for not being a street application. These just handle extremely well on the street. I love the way it feels in my car. I'm sure it's gonna feel even better on this monstrosity of a car. That wheel gap though. Well, currently the car sits on cut spring eBay sleeves and a weird setup for a speed sensor. Want to get rid of all that nasty wiring and beat up suspension. Just not gonna work for us on the track. Alright, that's with the new drag coilover installed. Can already see how much higher it makes the lower control arm sit, much better ride height, much better control, much better 60 bucks. If he drives it properly. Let's get the new spindle on, ball joint on. And we're almost ready to roll. Alright, so that's about it for the install on the front hubs and front suspension. Got the axles fully mounted in. Last but not least, we just have to take the wheels back off to swap over the brake lines so that we can get the brakes bled, but we don't want to do all of that until we get a couple more parts we have waiting to install, which will be featured in the future episodes. We have a Speed Factory drag radiator, Willwood rear calipers. We still have the FCS all-wheel drive straight bolt-on kit to put on, the truss fab rebuilt rear end with LSD, another couple of little toys here and there, another drag cartel billet transfer casing, have new tires on the way for the slicks, a couple other little things we picked up at the junkyard the other days. We were lucky enough to find a pretty mint pair of seats out of an Integra. This car didn't have any seats. It had the Kirkley bucket seat in here, but it was so uncomfortable, very hard to get in and out the car. We'll have more than enough power to have both seats in here when we're going down the track. Installed already, we have the Drag Cartel K-Tune collaboration billet shifter with a OEM GSR shift knob and the Willwood stage and brake kit. We also got lucky enough to find a stock EG cluster, which just looks amazing in the car. The car is really starting to come together on the inside. We're looking forward to finally getting this thing running. Alrighty, we're probably going to wrap it up for the day. That's just all we wanted to do today, was get those hubs on, get the suspension going so we can make the car more of a roller without destroying the new bearings. So we got the axles in there just for the heck of it. So old stuff coming out. 32mm hubs, eBay sleeves on stock cut springs. Man, this car should handle like a night and day difference.